There are several aspects to this episode. One is, let's look at the facts. It is indeed a fact, reported and verified, that there are Australian soldiers committing war crimes in Afghanistan. And I would say we need to give the Australian government, the military high command, a credit for their bravery in exposing this very heinous crime committed by some of the Australian soldiers. The second point is that the international community, including China, including Australia, including the Australian Prime Minister, should really leave no stone unturned in condemning such war crimes committed by some Australian soldiers. This is completely freedom of expression for this particular Chinese artist to describe the situation as he saw it. And it is also completely within the job description of Mr. Zhao Lijian, who is a spokesperson of the Foreign Ministry, to talk about the heinous crime committed by some of the Australian soldiers. This is not equating the crimes committed by the Australian soldiers to, for example, the whole nation of Australia. I think in China there is tremendous amount of respect among the Chinese people for the Australian people. The Chinese people and the Australian people can get along with each other very well, and I don't think the Prime Minister of Australia should bark at the wrong tree. I think he can spend time more meaningfully by condemning these heinous war crimes committed by some of the Australian soldiers, rather than diverting the attention to this particular computer graphic.
Now the focus of the public attention is now on China. This is exactly what he had achieved, to be diverting, shifting, the blame on him, on his governments, on the Australian armed forces to China. In other words, you should be condemning atrocities, not actually condemning the act of condemnation of such atrocities. This is actually what Scott Morrison should really be thinking about.